holiday celebrated each year. The Islamic calendar follows a lunar pattern, so every year Ramadan moves 10 days forward on the Gregorian calendar. This year it falls primarily during the month of May. During this month Muslims fast from all food and water from sunrise to sunset. During the evenings people break their fast with friends and family, and wake up early before sunrise to eat a meal before beginning another day fasting. People are also meant to abstain from smoking cigarettes and avoid ill tempers and gossip. Ramadan is a time to reflect on the blessings each person has been given and to understand the suffering of those who go without having their basic needs such as food and water. Many Muslims attend special prayers known as Taraweeh in the mosques after they break their fast. What an exciting time to see up close Moroccan and Islamic rituals and traditions. If you're visiting during Ramadan, you will see aspects of the culture that you would not experience at any other time of the year. At the end of the day, when it's time to break the fast, cannons sound to announce that it's time to eat. Many mosques have tables spread out to feed the hungry after prayers. You will be able to witness thousands of people coming together in mosques big and small to worship. In the markets and streets, special foods are made and prepared during this time. Many aren't found at other times of the year. The simple answer is no, there's no need for you to fast. Restaurants, cafes, and other eating establishments will mostly remain open. No one expects tourists to fast, and they likely would be concerned for your health and well-being if you did attempt it. Some people worry about eating in front of the Muslim friends or guides. Don't be. They're used to this and it's really not a problem. If you are concerned, you may consider eating inside restaurants or out of plain view on the street. Just as with special holidays around the world, businesses do adjust their hours during Ramadan. Perhaps the biggest time change you should be aware of is daylight savings time. During the month, Morocco cancels daylight savings time, so the time changes to 1 GMT. You may find that shops are not open in the early hours of the morning and close up right before sunset. This is done to accommodate eating and prayer times. Of course, this doesn't mean everything will close, but it's generally the case. Monuments, historical sites, and other attractions may adjust their hours and have shorter times when they are open. Keep this in mind as you plan and try to be as patient as possible. If you're visiting Morocco with us at Journey Beyond Travel, we do our best to accommodate while working around these alterations to schedule. Travelers who visited Morocco during Ramadan have commented on the late eating schedule that begins to resemble that of Spain. Those eating with families or in the riads can use the sunset meal known as ftour, or breakfast, the breaking of the fast, as their main dinner, or should expect to wait until later to eat supper since preparation for it does not commence until at least 30 minutes after ftour. In other words, don't expect to eat your main dinner before 9 p.m. during Ramadan in the summer months.
Seti I was the father of our friend Ramses the Great. Just like his son, he was a hugely successful pharaoh. But in father-son rivalry, there's one category where he wins hands down. His mummy. Because Seti I boasts some of the finest mummification work in all of ancient Egyptian history. Mummification is an incredible process of drying out and embalming the body to preserve it, ready for its journey to immortality in the afterlife. Key to it all was the preparation of the body. Typically, your brain is pulled out through your nostrils with an iron hook. Next, all of your major organs are removed, apart from the heart. Ancient Egyptians believed this was the centre of your being. These organs are then preserved in special jars so they can be reunited with their owner in the afterlife. Your body is then covered in a salt called natron and left to dry for up to 40 days. Finally, the now mummified body is wrapped head to foot in hundreds of meters of linen bandages attached with a glue, and magical spells are cast to protect the mummy and prepare it for safe arrival in the afterlife. But Seti's mummy is unusual. His face is incredibly well preserved. He looks almost perfect, not what you might expect from a body over 3,000 years old.
But